Matt L, first chatter? Legendary performance? Psionics Hackathon winner, what the heck? Just here to say nerd. Just here to say wrong here, nerd. Hey, Hockey. Hey, booty. What the heck is this? You see that tag? Is that a thing? The fact that a Psionics Hackathon winner, does he work for Psionics? Like, why is his tag bright frickin' green? That's crazy. So I kind of assumed he touched that. My bad. Why is yours so bright? I am filled with jealousy. This makes me feel like this guy hacked his tag or something. The fact that he says cool looking tag, which implies that he wants me to comment on his, I think. You know? That's the vibe I'm getting. I hear ads. Do you hear ads? Sounds like a skill issue. No wave dash, said. Are you okay? Jenna, are you brain damaged? Man, this explains why I don't play twos. What is this? He drives all the way forward and then does. Oh. Oh, whoops. I didn't think he'd put that low. Hey, Kyle. Everyone in this lobby's bad, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty ugly. Ugh. Thank you for forfeiting, what a waste. Anyway, we're done. We're twos. That convinced me not to play twos the rest of the day. My God. So I got hail in the desert. Yeah, that was the thing that was confusing me. They were like, oh, watch out, Texas, you could have hail. I'm like, how? It's like 90 degrees outside. How is it possibly cold enough to generate hail? I don't care how high up in the atmosphere you go. Weather's weird and wacky, chat. No clue, to be honest. I mean, I know it gets cold up higher, obviously. It's not like California doesn't have snow in the mountains, but I don't know, it just kind of blows me away that like hail can even form. It's so much hail compared to other states, their insurance deductibles are commonly 10K for home damages. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, honestly, my worst fear is that hail would start coming in like a really thick nonsense, and then it hits my window. Because I'm sitting right next to a window, so if a hail cracked the window, it'd just shatter right in my face. Melted basically as it hit the ground. Yeah, that was my thought. I was like, there's no way it's like baseball sized, whatever. All of our windshields into spider webs. Sad. Good live, bro. Hi from Paraguay. Hello, Hugo. Hello from the United States, as I am patiently waiting for GC3 to give me a threes queue. Yeah, just goes to show how distant I've become. The legendary Mod L is a mod now. Yes, he is. Much has changed. Much has stayed the same. I was able to get my Starlink due to it, so I don't know if it was damaged. Oh no. That is a problem. Day after tomorrow with massive ice chunks. Day after tomorrow, I remember that. Yeah, TB and Austin. Well, Austin got it simply just because he's been a good member of the community, but also Austin literally got me the job I have right now, and I'm like, you know what? If someone if I said someone paid me $500 and they would get mod, then I think someone getting me a full job with salary is worth a mod, you know? Jeez, how's God? God is depressed? Damn. That explains a lot about the current world. There's nobody here. Chat, we're gonna be cursed to play twos for the rest of our life, unfortunately. That's what it's looking like so far. The job that you hate how you got it. Well, I mean, I don't hate that I got it. I like that I have it. I just, in order to get a job, I basically had to get a vouch. Like, the system of jobs is so broken right now that the only way I got a job is not through the hundreds of applications I sent off. It was literally just a dude going, hey, I know a guy, and then they hired me, you know? Well, I did 3 interviews, but still. All right, I got hit with a huge internet lag spike there. Hopefully you guys are still here. Anyway, to repeat my sentence, yeah, I was just kind of pissed that it was like the only way to get a job is to basically that someone recommended me for the job. It feels a little slimy, like I didn't earn it the same way, you know? I firmly believe that you make your own luck, you know? Like, I think if you're like a good person, I do think the universe tends to reward you, not obviously in a literal way, but like, I do think you get a lot back by, you know, being competent, being friendly, be hardworking, and you might not get exactly what you're looking for, but, you know, stuff comes back to you. That's definitely how casting works, in my opinion. Like, a lot of people are like, man, how do you get ahead in casting, and how do you blah, blah? I'm like, I don't know. Well, you just be easy to work with, do a good job on the gigs you do get hired for, and over time, yeah, you'll eventually get more gigs, just because the industry rewards people who are, you know, good people or easy to work with. I don't... That was on me. I'm just so, like, okay, there's no way he's gonna chase that again and also try to shoot that because he doesn't really have the great shot angle or pace, and then he hit it the lightest shot ever, and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. Of course he did. This is another issue I have. I'm playing low 16s because I've been cursed with pretty horrible teammates, and I've not been able to carry. Okay, there we go. See, I just need to insult them when they're on air dribble, then they peek. But, like, I need to stop assuming that any of these people can hang, and I just need to be an alpha. And I don't mean to say that like I'm full of myself. Like, I think in order to play twos, you kind of have to assume that you're better than everyone else, especially as I fall down to here. So chat, anytime you catch me thinking or double guessing myself, I want you in chat to all caps type at me, because that is going to be my downfall 100%. Oh, teammate, I really wish you knew I was better than you right there. Oh, he said my fault. You know what? I like that. Take a 50. Nice little 50. I shouldn't go all the way across. I believe in you, teammate. I'm gonna assume you hit it to me. Yes, you do. Hit that back at him. Oh, whoa, I missed 2 pads on the way up to that. All right. That's a red flag for my awareness today, chat. Oh! If I flipped into that at a reset, dude. Oh, imagine. Okay, chat. There's another example. I could have gotten to that, but I'm like, he's not gonna go for it. Stop thinking. Stop thinking, Taco. You just gotta go. You just gotta score these. Aw. That was a good down by a teammate, honestly. I wasn't sure if he was going to get there in time. Bang, you take it, Raccoon. Oh my goodness, Skug. I'm sorry, that's a lot. All right, not the best air dribble, but it works. That's over. No, that's a shame. I thought I could get away with that. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Pavlov was going in on that one a little more aggressively. It's okay, I just turn and dunk. And you don't get beat here because you're fast, Raccoon. Yes, you are. And then I get on this because I'm... Oh, never mind. Thought that was a little bit here. On the plus side... How's the day going? My day's going all right, Blueberry. Just finished work. We're on our new schedule. Since I was working with people in Pacific time, which is 2 hours behind me, I was working 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and that was kind of annoying. So they said, hey, if you want, you can go from 9 to 6. And I'm like, I kind of like that way better. So I tried that out today, and because my girlfriend might be coming over tonight, I want to make sure I streamed early to get that stream in. I would continue that, but I didn't want to over pursue. Speaking of over pursue, that's what I mean, chat. The moment you see them hesitate, you're like, they're gonna be even slower. There we go. Woo! That one was literally just because I'm like, he would have a very easy air dribble if he went for it, but he decided not to. So I was like, wait, hold on. Okay. Thank you, Kyle, though, for reminding me to stop thinking. All right, I'm gonna rush that. Boop. And then we're gonna take a delicate touch and take that over. Nice, that works. I'm gonna turn on that. And then we're not gonna flip toward that because he's just gonna send it right back. Hopefully teammate is on that. Nice. I'm gonna assume they're gonna save it over here. He's gonna flick that early. He's gonna flick that early. He's gonna flick that early. Yep, there we go. That should bounce out. Teammate can get that. All right, I'm gonna assume Pavlov is not gonna rush this one immediately. See what I mean, chat? I'm like, surely he won't go for a ball he clearly has no chance of getting, and he'll just play the aerial, and then he does that. Oh, no, I'm alone. And it's fine. It's not fine. Ah, not the own goal. Not the own goal, teammate, after I dodged a demo and saved it. What a shame. Still can't figure out how to jump up the wall. It's a lot of practice and muscle memory. I remember when I was first learning the air dribbles, it would definitely be a lot of like balls where I'd just like flail, you know? I learned about a hidden fortune in my will. What the heck? Too much money? This guy, that's like the, I mean, that is an opposite of a problem, so congrats. I wish I had literally any amount of family with money. When my grandparents died, they're like, oh, well, bye. They didn't save literally any singular penny for any of them, anyone in their family, so bye. That's what happens when you have incredibly selfish people in your family tree. For all I know, they did have money and they decided to be buried with it, like it's an Egyptian tomb. I think my grandma would do that. Ooh! I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. God dang, dude. What a freaking throw. I'm so angry, dude. I have a silver coin the size of a coaster? What the heck? A small coaster or a very large coin? Money can't buy time, but rather than back than some items left behind. I might sound bitter, but the best gift they could have given me is a lot of money. Then again, I have a very, very distant relationship with most of my relatives, so don't let my cold joke interpret how you should feel. If I found out my grandparent that I've seen like less than 10 times in my entire life died, I'd probably be like, hey, that's terrible. And they're like, hey, they left you like $2 million. I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, let's go, Grandma. Yeah, I have a very, we don't really see each other a lot, my extended family. So it's like when I hear like, oh, your grandmother died, I'm like, well, I feel bad for my mom and dad, obviously, when their parent dies. But like for me, it's like not, I feel kind of bad because like, it's not that I don't care. It's just like, I don't have nearly the same connection. So it's kind of hard to like, be like, it's like, yeah, I remember her. A little bit, hazily. Don't have that connection, you know? Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, fun fact, you're about to get pre-jumped. Oh, fun fact, you can't get pre-jumped, Dave. You don't jump. For Nixon, you could go into the bank and what? Nice. For Nixon, you could walk into a bank and trade $1 for $1 worth of gold. Oh, that'd be lit. Get it melted down. Oh, Nightbot already got that delete. Hello, AB Doug D. How you doing? Sorry, chat, I had to minimize my chat. Got like $42 bills for my grandma too. Who knows what else there is? And they were a collector. A rare subset, not a hoarder, a collector. You can still get a stack of $2 bills from banks, really? They carry $2 bills? Seems like such an unnecessary thing. Why do I dive? Why do I dive? I know he's gonna go slow. You're dead? Ooh, close one. Alrighty. Ooh, teammate. That was kind of a bold pass by me, but a teammate almost got it. So I probably surprised him a little bit with that one. All right, teammate, all you gotta do is get it if it goes over me. There we go, Jordan. Oh my God, you're so incredibly attractive. Surely you scored this one, right? There we go. What GC is this? Is GC 2, I think. We're pretty low. We've lost a lot of 2's games lately, but we're typically GC 3. You gotta pass them a note. Ah. Pass them a note. It's the pass underneath the teller window. It's just a post-it that says, "You look cute today." And they're like, "Sir, please leave." You're like, "Oh, but my buddy said." Team said no. Sometimes you gotta deny some stats. This is a screw you. Oh, wow, he didn't even care, like, one bit if I went for that. Whoa! That was the stupidest little side twist. We're just gonna send that high, buy ourselves some time. I think I'm gonna be able to get it again. All right, I shouldn't have flipped into that, but it's fine because he's gonna leave me the boost. Aw, sad. All right, teammate, all you gotta do is not get beat. Even better, you score. Let's go. Yo, do a flip. Okay, here you go. There you go. Can I have your PPC parts if you don't mind? Exclamation point specs in the chat should give you my specs, AB Doug. I should be updated, but I believe it's a 3060, 12 gig, an AMD 9900X. And then 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Oh. I think my day is better now. Excellent, I'm glad. Do you guys think his name is Ziggy or Zygy? I feel like a ZY is very much a Zai. But I can't tell if he's just trying to be different. He's like, oh no, it's Ziggy, but I just didn't want to spell it with an I. And I'm like, well, maybe you should have thought about that. Nerd. Kind of a wasted clear up until he gives it away. Why do I slow down? Let's go, Zygy. Oh, that's crazy that I faked him like that. Calculated. I was rushing around to get around it, and I realized I went way too fast into the approach. But I messed up cooking rice in a pot. Honestly, I've done that. You don't stir it enough. And sometimes you don't add enough water, and the water, like, doesn't fully soak it in enough. And then you got, like, kind of like hard rice. Ooh, tried to see if he would turn late. That's what I'm talking about, chat. Just stop thinking and just turn. Well, it doesn't work for everyone, but that's okay. I'm gonna mess up boiling water because of you? Yeah. I don't stir it at all? Oh, you gotta stir it a little bit. Personally, I always like adding a little bit of olive oil to the water just so that the rice doesn't stick to the pot. You just put it in, you stir it a little bit, go from there. Of course, everyone's like, just get a rice cooker. Well, I never grew up with a rice cooker. I've always made it in a pot. Good fake. I don't know if he meant to fake that. Good job, Zygi. I'm just gonna smack that up backboard. Is it up to date? What's up to date? Should be in. Nice. Caress your work. Hey, I cannot get into Rocket League, and every single time I click A, it kicks me out of the full game, and now I spam it. It's kicked me out. Can you tell me what to do if you know what it is? If you're on PC, you should probably recheck the integrity of your game files in Steam. Verify integrity or whatever. Never washed my rice, according to Mahua in front of a monster. So, okay, Kyle, personally, I would start washing it just because I never understood why you did it either, because I was just a heathen. And then my girlfriend was like, well, watch this. And she takes my rice bag and she starts washing it. And literally as she's pouring it out, at the top of the water, there's literally like a bug that like gets in there. Because apparently when they shed, when they like are harvesting wheat and rice and whatnot, there's like bugs that can like get into that process, and sometimes they even lay eggs. Same thing happens with flour, you guys. You should freeze flour when you first get it, because if you don't, there's eggs that are actually inside the flour that will hatch over time. It's really gross. So if you freeze it, it kills all the eggs, and then you just gotta, you know, sift out the eggs. Fellow non-thinkers in the chat. My bad. Hey, Leechy. What's your rank? I am GC3 typically, but we're GC2 right now. Bugs are protein? No, I'm good. I'm a heathen and I need the extra protein. Yeah, where I get my protein though is, you know, rice or chicken. Get that rice protein. I mean, rice protein. Yeah, but you wouldn't eat a bunch of rice and be like, this is my protein. You know? It's like peanut butter. Like, yeah, it technically has protein, but like the calorie ratio to protein is just doesn't make it like a good source. Chicken is still like, if you're a meat eater, chicken, in my opinion, is still the best meat to eat for that. Close second, maybe turkey. Shrimp is also pretty underrated, but shrimp also has a lot of issues with cholesterol, and also obviously it's kind of cost prohibitive. You don't really want to have to keep buying shrimp. All right, I don't know why I'm zooming around and missing these reads. Not that hard to read. What? I really wish you guys had a control overlay. I swear to God, I did not touch my left stick at all on that. I literally drove forward, jumped, and it just immediately backflipped me. I just reconnected my controller. Hopefully that was just a weird connection thing. Holy, that was ugly, dude. Oh my God. I do boneless, skinless chicken breast because it's the highest protein that you get. The thicker muscles. Also, I just want only meat. I don't want to cook stuff like chicken thighs and we have like kind of like tendons and bones sometime to deal with. Oh. All right, trying to slow that one down. All right, GG. I can already tell this is not gonna work out. I don't know. If you're gonna go near post and a shot comes at you near post and you don't save it, it's like, what's even the point of not going for a ball? At least to cut the angle, you know? Okay. It did affect a little bit of his approach. Dawn is a Gridiron Games champion? What? Played with the GOAT, Nido Queen? I think she's like a 2-time Gridiron champion. Fat's the best part? Well, for steak, not for chicken, in my opinion. Not Nixus hitting me in the wall. Well, that's what I said. Like, of steak it is, but I'm talking about chicken. I'm not making. You know, I don't want fat on my chicken. I don't want to have that chewy bit. It doesn't even really enhance the flavor as much. Steak seasoning is important, but chicken seasoning is like make or break. Like, I could eat unseasoned steak to a certain point, as long as you're like not like as long as you don't consider like regular salting. Because if you don't salt steak, it's useless. But like if you just straight up put, man, it's gonna be such a weird bounce. What am I doing, dude? I keep trying to early flick, but I'm not looking at the ball. I'm gonna just do that. Yeah, we need to play threes. I need a threes game. I'm not warmed up enough for twos right tonight. Anything not medium rare is unacceptable. Yeah, that's kind of my vibe. Like, if you want medium well, like I'll accept that, but I'm like, medium rare is the way to eat steak, frankly. I know some cut seats are very hard to get medium rare, but I'm like, if you're having pretty much any steak and medium rare is an option, you should have that. Well, I literally had a friend in college, Debbie, who never got her steak. Every time we went out to dinner and she would get a steak dish, she was like, oh, I want it well done. She's like, literally just like grill it really hard, make it black. And it's just like, Debbie, you should really get it medium rare. And she's like, oh my God, no, that's so gross. And then we forced her to try it one time and she bit into it. And she was like really resistant. She's like, no, it's gross. It's like too bloody. I'm like, no, you're thinking of rare. Like, this is medium rare. This is cooked. Don't worry, it's fine. And she took a bite and she was like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, you really thought we were just lying to you, dude? Like you haven't lived. It's not even that hard to cook steak medium rare. I always thought burgers were kind of harder to cook medium rare. Especially some patties, especially like a smash burger, if you just like cram in some meat, hammer it down, like tenderize it. Like sometimes it is kind of hard to find that like perfect temperature, at least for me. Maybe just because they're so thin, but it's just me. Wait, what? I'm gonna search for why the frick this didn't go up. That ghost touched? Okay, that's actually unacceptable. I was like, that's guaranteed to bounce off my car, and it didn't touch me at all. Very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. Very cool. 1 pixel off on that one, very cool. Ooh, Ches. No, Aspect, you're so fat. No one loves you. Ugh. Got right in the way. What a chonky bastard. And I'm too far for that. Are we playing a full party? You bet your ass we are. People are so accidental. There's no way you meant to lay that off in Aspect. Literally not. I would bet $1 million that was not calmed. Also, I don't know how I'm supposed to take this guy's name. His name is Clan with a K. Like, is that not objectively racist? In what other context has Clan ever with a K had never not been referenced to the Clan? I'd forgive him if he was like 10. He's like, yeah, I made something called the Cool Cats Club, because only the cool kids can join. And to make it even cooler, we're gonna spell it weird with all Ks. Yeah, the KK, oh wait, hold on. Like that'd be like, okay, 8-year-old, I get the mistake there. I get your error in planning there, but other than that, yeah, let's maybe not name yourself Clan. Fun. Hi, Indiana. I've had like super rare steak before, and it's not bad, but at a certain point it does taste a little like, it has a little like of a gamey taste to it, in my opinion. Hey, Prefrex. It's definitely super edgy, that's what I'm saying. Indiana Justin, a lot of positive and negative Indiana news lately in that state. KDM clips. What are the odds? All right, I guess the Ku Klux Klan hideout internet came back on for a clan. Got that, Ches. Ches, you can chase that. Nice pass. I'm trying to think what else that could be. Because usually the X replaces the vowel, right? So it's clan, clon, Klein. Clin? I skin the dead fish off my enemies, the blood stain in my hands. Oh man. We got a LARPer in chat, guys. Heads up. Ah, I could have scored that. I don't like how both of you are up for that. Let's not get countered. Oh. This is so many levels beyond useless. Like, Ches, you're a good player. Like, I know you, and I like how you play, but my God, what was the thought process on that? I'm assuming you're just gonna hit the corner or something, but I'm just like, dude. Okay, Wise Ches in the corner. Cool. Very cool to see he's giving up. Just Christ, dude. Like, these are not GC3 level reads. These are like literally things you'd expect to do at C3, GC1. It hurts. I don't know why I do it to myself, chat. I don't know why. Wheel of the Pain, it's addicting. I don't love the pain. I'm literally negative MMR for, yeah, I'm almost out of GC3 right now. It's the game you love. The thing is, I don't hate the game. Like, the game itself is fun. That's why I come back. It's like gambling. You're like, man, I really hope I'll get a game that isn't a loss in the most painful way ever. And it's just, it'd be fine if it was like one every like 10 games was a really irritating loss, but it's like, as you guys are watching, it's literally like every game ends because of like a teammate own goal or like we're quadruple committing for something I don't even understand. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't care if we're getting outplayed. I really don't. It's like a frustrating, but not like actually maddening. The fact that we lose because our teammate is rotating back and he claps one into our own net. And then to follow it up in the clutch, he misses the very easy read to counterattack into the goal. It's like, I don't know, man. They fixed the DDoS issue? They did something. I think they sent like legal paperwork basically over to some of the distributors. So if they basically have any further evidence that they continue to sell, they'll basically send them to Guantanamo. So a lot of them stopped, but of course some people are still doing it. I've eaten 200 grams of protein in one sitting. I mean, that's fine. Really depends on what your goal is. You know, if you're really trying to like bulk, or at least you want to like get a lot more, you should probably be trying to aim for 1 gram of protein per body fat, per pound of body fat. I usually aim for 0.6 because I don't really weightlift that much at all. So I just want the protein because you will, if you just eat a bunch of protein, as long as you're not just sitting around and completely lethargic, you will build muscle. You just not, you know, bulk muscle, but you will build lean muscle over time. You just got to make sure that, you know, you meet that out with an actual diet, and then your muscle definition will come in. Where's Kevin? Nice time pooping. Do you know who Baseball Pro is? Who? Is that a YouTuber? Baseball Pro sounds like what a 12-year-old would name his account. It's like Fortnite Kid. Oh, you're the first kid to ever think of that username, buddy. Hi, Zomber. We typically have a pretty good record against Ethan. Oh my God, we're playing against Jemima and Reed. God, we got YouTube and TikTok phenomenon, even MP4 chat. Oh man. And Jemima? Nope, just Jemima. Oh, I also got Cooper Flag. Shout out Duke, I guess, for my team. If you lose this game, my family doesn't eat tonight. Well, what if your family didn't deserve to eat? Then I should probably just throw. Close one, Ethan. Personally, I would prefer to punch the defense. I love how you just whiffed. Jemima, don't even act like that was a fake. Hold on, I gotta see this again. He was playing up 50. Damn it, dude. Okay, he did mean to do that. I thought he just freaking failed his wave dash. Just spike that down because I knew the guy wouldn't be able to react to it immediately. Ethan needs to shadow. I guess he does. That's fine. Okay. I need to stop assuming these guys have these reads. But I just played Just's air dribble and he didn't even miss, he just didn't have it straight up. He will have this one though. All right, Ethan, go. Nice part way. Ooh, I don't like how he drove up. Ooh, Cooper Flag. I don't like how incredibly brain dead you are right now. Holy crap. Why were you driving forward on that? If you're not gonna go, just don't go. Oh, God. It's like you gotta walk people through these processes all the time. So Chad, the biggest issue he just did there is I hit the ball up, and Cooper saw that, drove forward, but then decided not to go. So the issue with that is that you're now so far away from the goal that you're not defending, but also so far away from the ball that you're not able to challenge. So you're in this what's called no man's land where you're doing nothing useful. Like not a single thing you are doing is useful. And it creates an awkward thing because the person behind you is also like, wait, why is he not going? And the person like me on front of the ball, I'm like, wait, what is he doing? And now we're all just staring at each other, wondering, how did we get here? Whereas if he just turned around, then Ethan goes, all right, cool. Then I can challenge, or maybe he can challenge or whatever. You have a little bit more space instead of it being an instant 2v1. And I'm only walking you guys through this because I think it's important to explain that I'm complaining for specific reasons, not just because I'm like, oh, we got scored on. All right, Ethan. Slightly too far away, but he was also on the side of me. Okay. Oh, I didn't expect him to delay that flick. All right, that's a good challenge, Cooper. That's the decisiveness I need, buddy. Good reset. Not at the sidewall. I was really betting that it would bounce a little bit better for me. I'm at Baseball Bro. Hey, KDM, I need you to answer the question instead of just typing stuff. Hey, do you know Baseball Bro? Is that a YouTuber? What do you mean Baseball Bro? Do you know Baseball Bro? It's like, apparently not. If you have to just re-ask it. I have no idea who these people are. Like, is that a crater? Yeah, you gotta use punctuation. Are you saying, do you know baseball, comma, bro? Oof, Cooper Flag. Just as useless on the field as he, on Rocket League, as he is eventually. I don't know why, Cooper Flag gives me bust energy. How about them Yankees? Yes. He used to be in your lives a lot. Baseball, I cannot express to you how that was not that, what you guys just witnessed there, that was not a correct crossbar bounce. Jonathan Kraft, howdy, been a while. Yeah, I don't know who Baseball Bro is off the top of my head, though. Watch some good RL content? Well, you're in the wrong place, Jonathan. I'm not gonna lie, TLG, I have not read your chat in a while. I apologize. Your username is so long that honestly my brain just can't quickly glance at your chats and read them, so I've just been kind of skipping them mentally. I apologize for that. I looked away. Did we win? Dude, are you kidding me? You think we win solo queuing this stream? Yeah, Baseball Bro. World famous chatter, not even creator. Does Troxon still create? I feel like I haven't seen anything on my timeline from him. Granted, I'm not on YouTube a lot, but still. Whoa! The Baseball Bro? Wow, that's crazy. He's back. And if he had access to the account the whole time, why was he asking if I knew him? We good now? Much better. Thank you, TLG. It's just hard to read those because like my chat window is literally the exact length of your chat thing. So as soon as I glance at the chat and I try to read a chat, it's just your name. And I'm like, all right. And I look away again. Like I don't know what to do with that. What the? Did he actually mean to shoot this? That was a very weird deflection. I don't know why. That did not look like he was looking to shoot that at all. That was on me. He approached that really poorly. He hit that even weirder with the ghost touch, or kind of like weird like glitch deflection on that one. So yeah, I should have done better with that. Hello, Max Bing. Okay. Unfortunate bump. Nice shot. Okay, cool. Used to be in diamond and twos about 2 weeks ago. I got took you and I got myself down to gold. I'm hard stuck on plat 1. It's so frustrating. I don't know, man. If you're a diamond, if you're diamond and twos, you can get out of plat. You literally just got to be the guy. That's just a skill thing. Like in lower ranks, you can 100% queue yourself up like that. Once you get into like mid champ, I would say then it's like much more dependent on your teammates. But I feel like if you're capable of playing at diamond, you can get out of plat. Diamonds are just plats who can aerial better. All right, we're just gonna throw it across because I was going to air dribble that, and then I realized that I think my teammate grabbed the corner boost. Went from D1 to GC in 2 months. Wow. Oh, I didn't realize he was chasing that. Passing? Oh, close one. Trying to get around it, changing up the air roll direction. Okay, we'll take that. Find a duo that won't actively sell your games. That is also true. I'm a fan of these teammates that are actually ready. I was about, mind if, that was my fault. I was about to pay a compliment. I was about to pay a compliment. That's on me. That's on me. By the way, guys, this is the top 0.01% of all players in the entire world. So just so you're wondering. So my thought was to not roll it directly at the only guy in front of you, but that's just me. Sorry guys, I'm just such a sourpuss right now. I just can't handle what's happening right now. Hey Ron, try to donate, but for some reason it's not letting me, so I can try again later. I mean, you're fine. Thank you for the effort. I mean, I'm sorry that it's not working for you. Well, I guess I'm sorry, but either way, I mean, the gesture is what counts, or the intention there, you know? Oh, he went for that. Okay, I didn't think you'd stand still for that. Wow, the only part of that wall that was not going to bounce off. I was hoping automatic would go for the boost or something. Nah, it's okay, cool. We're close. Wait. Ooh. Now, Waz, you're way too late on that. Sorry, teammate. Didn't think you'd be there. Karaoke diva management. That's actually probably a useful job. There's probably a lot of people who... Yeah, like karaoke, I feel like is meant for people who can't sing and you're just trying to have fun with your friends or whatever. But there probably are people who show up to karaoke like, oh my god, guys, no, I can't actually sing, haha, and then they just get on and they immediately start belting out some crazy song and you're just like, dude, you're tryharding. Too much of a diva for karaoke. So once you sense those people, you gotta kick them off the mic immediately. What's your favorite anime? I don't have one, I don't watch anime. Hello, Turt. How are the games? I don't think I've won in 5, so yeah. What about show? What? That's what anime are. They're all shows. Like, yeah, there's movies, but I would almost guarantee that if you said, what's your favorite anime to someone, 99.999999% of people would list a TV show. Is your default assumption that was a movie? I don't have any interest in anime films or TV shows or anything. Are you talking about in general, like any show, not even anime? Because I don't even watch a lot of TV, I'm gonna be dead ass. My all-time favorite show, though, is Criminal Minds. Such a good background show, you know? Yeah, Terry, we've literally lost off of whiffs, own goals, triple commits, or just my favorite, a player just driving around chasing a ball and then naturally not being in position for the inevitable obvious decision that he needs to be aware of. So yeah, no, Terry, this is like abysmal. Like I started at like 1760 and I think I'm out of GC3 right now. So it's not been a good day to start off. I'm sorry guys, but like just flat out late night queues are just better. They're just straight up better. There's like a sweet spot where the lobbies actually make sense. Everything else is just not good. Supreme could 1v1. No thanks, man. I don't really feel like making someone cry today. What's good, Tadako? What's good? How's your day, brew? Pretty bad. It was pretty good, but like the stream so far has been pretty bad. I'm trying to get back in the zone, get some dubs. You got to solo carry some people, I think, if we're gonna get any of these wins. Criminal Minds teaches you how to not make mistakes in your endeavors. Does it? I would trust that the lesson you learn from a show about hunting serial killers is not, oh, that's how to avoid that mistake. What mistake could you share with the serial killer? Sorry, I haven't been on your live in so long, Taco. Well, considering you're... It's like I'm going insane! Why is this a goal? You have 100 boost! This is Grand Champ 3! This is the second highest rank in the game! Why does every game have a goal where the ball delicately rolls over the last defender at 6 miles an hour? Sweet Jesus! My God! Favorite cartoon character growing up? Specific character. I mean, I like shows. I don't know if I had a character I liked necessarily. I personally always thought Mr. Krabs as a character in SpongeBob was really funny. I love his delivery. Like it's just like it's such a weird voice. It's also really funny to see his voice actor in like dramatic roles now and be imagining like, yep, that's Mr. Krabs. Sure. I was never allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid. The G-rated show or the Y thing? Do you watch Peaky Blinders? No. Patrick's VA in serious roles is also hilarious. That is true, yes. He does a lot of comedy, though. Hey, Sergeant Blaze. Not much. We are trying to get our first win in probably an hour. Solo queue is, sometimes solo queue giveth and taketh away. It is mostly taketh. Been taken a thing. Surely! No, okay, that's fair. Oh. Close one. Alright, he was out of boost. Yeah, I've heard Peaky Blinders is pretty good. Good. Because they thought they would make their children dumb? Yeah, okay, buddy. As if they weren't watching Tom and Jerry growing up. Like, get real. I feel like SpongeBob obviously had some silly jokes, but there's also a lot of, like, smarter stuff in it. I always like Mr. Krabs, but I actually never really liked Pearl. I thought Pearl was really annoying. I thought Mrs. Puff was fun. I like Sandy. I just never liked Pearl. I think it was just because her whole like character was just pouting and getting her way, which is like, I guess it's the teenage girl character, but it's like, I don't know. Just a little, my patience I felt like wore a little thin for that character. Tom and Jerry was dark. Tom and Jerry was violent, dude. A lot of it. Obviously, Itchy and Scratchy from The Simpsons is infinitely more violent. And that's like what it's modeled off of still. Oh. I was trying to make a meal out of that one for no reason. I just don't understand the logic of Fufu. He's so far away. Again, no man's land, where you're not pressuring the ball, but you're also so far away from the goal that your job is kind of to slow it down. But why would you turn directly toward? If you turn away slightly, that allows you to at least like shadow it and like get back to the ball, kind of play predictively. But when you just face the ball, the moment it goes over you, you are, say with me chat, you're useless. You're freaking useless. You are without a use. So why would you ever face the ball if you don't have the read? Like, notice how I'm going away from the ball so that if the ball goes over me, I can react. And if it doesn't, I can still be ahead of the ball. I don't know, sorry. I'm just drilling this in because it's like, it's shocking to me how many players in this rank do not know that. All right, cool. Call me useless? No, I'm calling whoever does this stuff useless. Kyle, think of the jewels, by the way. If you've been sending some, I don't see them, I apologize. It's one of the worst things about YouTube is that they do not notify about jewels when they get sent. Episode of Tom and Jerry where they're both sitting in the middle of a train track waiting to be killed by the oncoming train. Dude, there's a lot of suicide jokes in old cartoons. It's really weird. Then again, there's the same era where like dads used to just get home from work and drink in front of a TV set for the rest of the night and not talk to their wife or kids. So it's like they probably were like, ha ha, death, yeah, I get it. And they're just like, oh yeah, geez. It's fine, just ignore me. I'm not trying to ignore you. The eldest child? Oh, I'm the youngest child. I'm used to all the attention. Or at least I got the most leeway, maybe not the most attention. But it was also easier because I was getting much better grades than my sisters. And I was an athlete where they weren't. So I didn't have to get a job because I was doing academy soccer. Well, multiple academies. Oh, I was playing the 50 and then he went high, so I was like, all right, well, just get that. Surely he gets that touch, right? The accidental fake? I don't think he actually meant to do that. What is happening? What is happening, dude? Ooh. Dude. Someone jump for the ball! Not them both turning away at the exact same time, dude. No, not a bad aerial. I was just like thinking he was further back because he didn't go earlier on the other one. So I was like, oh, it's fine. I'm just gonna get back. It's fine. 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 You got that, Fufu. It's fine. You got that again. Actually, you don't. Let's just try to control that. Oh, I missed. That's fine. Yeah, honestly, I pre-jumped that too early and I was fluttering backwards without noticing. That might be over me. Just kidding, he's bad. Oh, I didn't expect you to go that way. He was like following the path of the pads, but there was no pad, so that's why I was confused. Teammate, don't have to go for that? Okay, well. Could be awkward, especially if Zeph turns and flicks that. Nice cut, holy. Ooh, okay. Sorry guys if I'm ignoring chat, I just have not won in an hour, and this is the closest we've gotten to actually getting a dub. All right, keeping that on the sideline, slows things down. We got a demo, that's fine. Only one person can get that, just kidding, and you're all fucking useless, god damn, dude. I figured that was going to be pretty straightforward defending, but that's what I get. I should have rotated back. It's so hard to shake out instincts, chat. It's so hard to play against your instincts. Because even though I heard a demo, I'm like, I know that there's a guy like in the goal, like physically in the goal for us. So if he just doesn't turn, it's fine because they don't have a shot. They don't have an angle on that. Even if they pass it, you can cut that angle out. And then our teammate goes halfway into, remember chat, the no man's land. And he gets passed around like a nerd. And immediately drops them. My bad. Anyway. That Tony Romo, my wife loves your work. Matt L. Marriage? You texting me, I've been thinking about you, please take me back. Does that mean she likes me or should I keep it friendly? You should not take her back at all. Matt, you should, I feel like I recommend for people who struggle like you with this, you should literally just write a letter to yourself when you break up with someone. If you know you're someone who struggles with like missing an ex or whatever, or toxic ex or whatever, write down a letter of why you broke up, and then you have an example of why. Because yeah, there'll be moments where you're like, you know, we have good moments, but your brain filters out all the bad, and then you later will rediscover it and be like, wait, why did I waste my time with this? You know? Seems like you're forced to play way more defense than your teammates. I mean, that's the biggest issue, is because the lower you drop in rank, the more teammates you play that don't rotate properly, or more importantly, they doubt themselves constantly. Like if these guys just flew at the ball and just played fast, it's not that big of a deal. Like we can get past that. Granted, hitting the ball would also be an excellent thing. I did not think Reed was close enough to get that. Not gonna lie, I didn't think he'd pass that. Didn't think he'd get to that, at least. Shame. Okay. Okay. Alright, get air dribble to no one, and doesn't matter because we're not pressed forward, unforward. Well, there's goal number 2. I don't know why it doesn't do the whiteout for me. I don't know what you mean. What is that lobby? It's Reed, Justin, Jemima, smurfing. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. They're all just incredibly low ranked right now. And I don't know. I have a Make-A-Wish kids. their final wish and their final months of living were, please someone boost me into GC3. I want to see what it's like. Literally what is happening right now. This is every game. This is every game in GC3 right now. I'm actually like blown away by how bad these lobbies are today. This might be the worst streak of average skill-based lobbies I've been in a bit. That's the thing that's kind of like blowing me away the most. Okay. Probably could have scored that, but it was a hard angle. Okay. How easy to get a blue tag now? Yeah, it's a little weird faded. Also, how you been faded? It's like top 48 gets a tag, I think. And then the top 16, or like if you're in a top 16 player, then I think you get a contender, which is pretty cool. I think the contender is a fine idea if you make main event, but I think it's a little, I don't know, the amount of people I see getting challenger, and I'm like you, like Jemima and Reed, like they're players that played in ranked for a while, like they're not bad, like they're good, the rest sells. But like when I see like players that are missing aerials, like 1 in 3 efforts they take, I'm like, you made day 3? You know, like I'm just like, you? Who's the best player you played against? Daniel. That was before he went pro. Still the most terrifying player I've ever played against. He literally was just telling everyone on our team, he's like, just let me have the ball. And I'm like, okay, if you want to be so cocky. I had no idea who he was. And then he started taking air dribbles, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's him. Game out day 3 with Champ 2 and a friend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. At the end of the day, though, I will admit the Epic is trying to prioritize signups. I would bet everything that their #1 initiative for RLCS this season is to increase the signups so they can appeal to sponsors better. And so they're trying as hard as possible to incentivize it in any way possible. Hey, everyone gets, if you literally breathe a second in day 2, you get paid, you know? Hey, if you get to the top 48, you get a tag, which incentivizes all the bubble players to get back on, you know? At least for a little bit. But the problem is with, it's kind of the same with CRL. A lot of players want it, but then immediately you start seeing it in ranked enough, and people are just like, man, you guys are so butt. The amount of stigma a CRL tag has still is so funny to me. Ugh. He got way better of a save on that than I thought he would. Nice dunk. Okay. Ah, man, I was trying to get the lightest touch. I have no idea how Reed got that, considering I thought he was floating. Did he flip reset, or did he get bumped? Man, Reed, you're no fun. Ooh, that's too far. Wait, Drew. Wait, Drew, if only. If only you could read. If only you were illiterate. If only. Close one, Flames. No! If only I didn't get bumped. That's a good pre-jump by Jemima. Chat, I need you to witness something. I need you to witness something, all right? I need you to understand how irritating today has been. All right, where are we? That is a 7-game loss. So we have lost 7 games, including that one, in a row. In a row. If games are coin flips, then this is a 1 in a million type phenomenon we got going on right here. Like, this is psychotically bad. And you guys can correct me or not, but like, how many of these games are in my control? Like, I don't ever want to just say like I have nothing else, but it's like, my God, dude, I need to invite someone because it's getting insane. I just simply cannot fathom what's going on right now. Ugh. Sweet baby Jesus, dude. It's just like, you know, it's just like the cherry on top of like witnessing the open net, and then I win it over him, and then Drew, all I have to do is keep the ball up, and he just spikes it to the ground, and we lose. It's just like, yeah, that might as well happen. Yeah, I guess that's gonna happen. Who the heck is pinging me in this? Just checking my DMs real quick, sorry. I have a bunch of random nonsense going on. Okay, cool. Do a casual. Well, we have to wait for him to get out of his game, so we're just gonna chill a little bit with some rings. Time to end stream? I don't know, we'll find out. I don't have set times for stream. I probably should, but that's just not how my life has ever been organized. Honestly, my girlfriend in July is going to be traveling a lot. I'll probably set a schedule on that day, so it'll be a lot easier to maintain. Because I don't really set a schedule because it depends on like what my girlfriend and I are doing for dinner or something, or how late she's working, etc. You know. All right, we're waiting for Turd to get it, by the way, chat. We'll be queuing in another second, but want to make sure we're actually taking time to do something kind of calm. It was a very easy rings map, but good to keep the fingers warm. All right. Let's go yet again, chat. Surely we don't lose an 8th game in a row. Are you number 2 enjoyer? I'm sorry, what did you just ask me? Which console players could get this? Yeah. It's honestly, the workshop maps are the one reason the PC has way over. I mean, obviously performance is way better on PC, but like, I don't know. I wouldn't trade the ability for workshop maps or anything. Just doing rings, especially as a player developing their skills, it's so useful. Lose Q is real, bro. It's just like mind-blowing to me that like I lose to a team and they're just like curb stomping my teammates, and then I'll lose 4 more, and then I'll play the same team that beat us 4 games in a row. I'm like, are these guys just throwing every other game? Like, how are they not so much higher than where I am? And then beyond that, like, the amount of goals have just been off whiffs or like just open nets or just any number of things. Like, it's painful to watch. It's like, I'm mind blown. Because like, usually I'm pretty aware of how, when I'm playing tilted, when I'm like playing deliberately, well, not deliberately, but like I'm playing poorly because I can't focus or I can't like rotate effectively. I'm making impulsive things or whatever. What the heck? I reject that premise. So yeah, I got Turd in the party. We're just gonna try to find a 3s match. I have no idea if we're going to be able to, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's it's definitely very tilting. Like, no doubt about it. When you're playing these games, like you see me just the amount of times I'm just leaning back in my chair, like, because it's like I have never. If you guys have ever seen those streams where I'm in SSL or 1800, like I get like kind of like we lost that or whatever, but it's not actually like real anger. It's just kind of like man, we had that one. All right, whatever. But they're always good games, you know. It's like the way you lose is like a team was just better. But in like these types of games, it's just like we're not losing because the other team is better. We're just playing worse. Which sounds like the same thing, but it's like, it's not. Like if the other team just peeks on you and they win 1-0 or something, or 2-3, it's like, that's fine, whatever, they are better, GG. But when you're losing because like your side is fundamentally like throwing the ball away over and over, they can't touch the ball, they have no boost management, you know, they're bumping into you, double committing everything. It's like at a certain point, like you can't win. Like you're not gonna be able to win unless you're playing miraculous defense and offense to make up for that. There is not a single game in the United States right now. Not a single game. Why don't they have workshopped console? Because it would require Steam Workshop. They're not, because the game is, all those maps are hosted on Steam. So they're property of Steam. And so therefore, since consoles don't have interaction with Steam, they can't get them. Breaking news, Dinge Taco is on the loose. If you see him, please report him. Hey, Juan Lopez. All right. Okay. I also need to change the playlist. Just not clicking chat. Got a little alt rock on right now. Just not doing it. Not doing it for me. I didn't hit that wave dash. If I did, though. That was a bad touch. I didn't realize that ball bounced out as much as it did. It's okay. No one saw that I missed that. Wow, what a dive. Hey, Yassine. Almost very cool. That ball, as I chose to, was not as far out. I'm getting a little ahead of myself on some of these reads. I'm expecting them to be a little bit further out than they aren't. Only waiting because I don't know if J-Bell's actually going to go for it. And he didn't. They're both on the sideline, so we're going to hit the middle. Nice Drew, close one. Hopefully not going to get demoed. Cool, cool. We're not going to go on the wall because he's just going to hit it off. There we go. All right, teammate. Nice, close one. Okay. Good job, turret. That's no problem. That's double. Turret dunks that. Nice. Drew, any touch. Perfect. Ooh. I wasn't sure if you went for that. I was trying to wait. Oh. Okay, Drew, just play his pinch. Perfect. Love it. Love it. All right, that's to Drew and Drew only on fort. He's gonna catch that or throw it away. Okay. And then we'll get this boost, and then we'll beat him here. Oh man, I thought he was gonna chow that hard. I was just trying to wrap it around him. I didn't realize he'd fake that. Good presence of mind by that guy. On fort. I'm gonna fake chow that. All right. Good chow. Target's 100. You know, Drew, I appreciate that pass. I was not going to be close enough to that, but I like the idea there. All right, Turt should have that. Ah, he's getting bumped. That's in for it. Drew, turn. I could have gotten away with that. I just didn't want to end up like triple committing if someone turned off the corner or something. Weird challenge. Ah, that's a weird one. I like the challenge, Drew. I like the fake one. Oof, okay, I decided to miss that one. As I was leaning back, I was like, I don't really have the boost for it, but more importantly, I do not have the angle, so I just need to not touch that. That's why I leaned forward even further. All right, cool. Maybe he's fast. Close. Oh, I'm sorry, Turret. I saw you have a bunch of boosts. I was trying to launch it onto the wall for you. Nice catch. Close one, spawn. No. Hold up, doorbell. You guys are playing a game and he's getting his frickin' door. Get out of here. Ah, gotta put that higher. Close one, Drew. Double. Ah, a little too far to the back post. Did I take that away from Drew? Yes, I did. My bad. I was like, I don't really know if I can get ahead of that. Those are always the reads that I struggle with when you're like kind of coming down the line and you're not entirely sure whether it's going to hit off the corner or like the kind of sidewall area. All right, just bumping him just so if we would get a win, it's an easy clear down. Oh, wow. Got to that. That was too far inside. Drew, just make sure you don't get dunked. Perfect. We're just going to play that to Drew, who I don't mind that. Problem is, you are now in a 1v1. Okay. That's fine. All right, I played his block, to be honest. Not a huge deal. That's fine. He doesn't double that. Trying to hit it behind J-Bell, so at least he has to hold it up. Ooh, I should have played that hard dunk. I was like, I think he might go back to his own corner. No telling, though. J-Bell shouldn't be able to get that again. I'm going to turn around. He's going to pass that middle. Yes, he is. Gonna hit that low. kind of waiting for my clear, so that's fundamentally what was going to happen. All right, Drew, take your time. That's a rough one. I should be faster. Nice. Turret should be faster. Nice. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you. I thought that was crossbar. So I dove at that straight away. I did not plan for any height on that. That's pretty cringe. Well, we got a win, chat. And shockingly, it's the first game in which we're partied up. Hey, Zaddy. Hello, Mike. The streak is over, yes. It's almost like having a third that you know will hit the ball is an asset. Yeah, we gotta improve those reads though. Problem is another aspect that I've explained to you guys, it's kind of hard to shake out of. It's very unique to, I feel like, to GC3 or whatever. But in order to like rank up at a certain point when you're getting lower and lower, is you have to actually play worse to adapt to those lobbies. Because like me playing instinctually was that one where I was like, okay, that's fine, ball's in the middle, but you got it. And then I turn back and my teammate pauses and watches the ball, and then suddenly it gets scored, and I'm like, oh, because my brain wasn't, oh, this guy's gonna be perfectly fine 100%. It was just in my mind, my instinct is like, that is 100% a very easy clear. That's why I'm not really going for it. It's fine, because my teammate has it. But you have to go against instinct. Be like, I know in my mind that should be an easy clear, but let's just rotate back just in case. And then you make the save, but it's so hard to do that, you know? Have you won yet? Yes, I finally got a win today. We're partied with Turret, and shockingly, the first time we actually party up with someone, we're getting a dub. I had a game, we won 14-0 in ranked. I don't know why they don't forfeit. We had 7 goals each. Some players just love the punishment. All right, well, I guess we don't get this game. Hopefully they re-queue and we get the exact same lobby. I was trying to be funny. No, you know, I literally haven't not won today until that last game. Like well, actually, I think I won like a 2s game, and then I proceeded to just lose every single game. I was blown away by how many 1-goal games we lost off of whiffs, which would be fine if I was Diamond or Champ, but when you're in Grand Champ 3, you're like, I kind of expect you to be able to like touch the ball, you know? Kind of expect you to not miss every aerial. I swear that's the biggest fall off of players when all the top level SSLs and like semi-pros stop playing 3s. It just makes the skill density so much looser. It's really strange. What happened to me? I got stuck in gold again. I feel like I'm playing UNC. I'm playing like UNC tonight. Wait, you're playing like UNC or are you playing like UNC? 1504. There's no way you guys are getting wiped. You're just warming up, Kyle and Matt. Oh, and now we're playing Northern Arizona University, chat. Okay. Oh, that turret was actually not going that again. My bad. Thought he was just lobbing off backward. There we go. You guys gonna hit up the Heat Seeker tournament? I see. Nice. I hate this game. Tried to leave twice and auto disbands the party the second time. I think that's just because like you go through the menu and you have an extra input. That's what I do all the time. I'll try to go down and then immediately press like down instead of like 4 times. I go down 5 and then it just hits the X. And if you're spamming X as well, it's just gonna be like, you wanna leave party? Yes, and then it just immediately destroys everything. My favorite is that you've been disconnected from the Sonic servers. I'm like, bro, I've been actively playing the game for 3 hours. Why would you disconnect me? Why would you time me out? It's not like inactivity, you know? Kyle, thank you for the $1 on the super chat. I don't know why, but my alerts are off, question mark. Always fun when those occasionally get broken. Ooh, whoa, this is, that's a skim, dude, wow. Hey, young Scholar. Probably wants that one back. That's why I don't flip too much, chat, because he just flipped right by that read for no reason. It's fine. I think you guys are using the YouTube chat as the party coordination thing. How you doing, Cheap? Do you ever play hoops? Hyper rarely. I do not really touch hoops at all, TBH. Sorry, how are you? We just ended a legendary losing streak with Turret, so now we're continuing to play with Turret, and hopefully continuing the winning ways. Nice pass. You have mastered the threes, Ape. Oh my god, good work, Turret. No shot of full parties complaining that they're winning, or they're losing, or that we're winning over them. Also, Turret's not even like necessarily even aping. He's just pressuring the ball, and they're taking a long time to get to the ball. I feel like aping is when you're genuinely just chasing as hard as possible on every single ball. Turret's just playing twos and threes. That's really funny that both of you guys went. Alright, well, that was bound to be cool. I don't love the losing streak, but I do love the ending. Yes. It was just a lot of one-goal games, a lot of brutal overtimes, a lot of yikes rotations. Another one of those days where it's like, unless you are literally by far the fastest player in the lobby, you are not winning those games. Alright, a little far, that's fine. Trying to open space. Good job, chum. Alright, surely we don't lose in the final 4 seconds, chat. All right, take those. I generally don't know why they're calling turret ape on that one. I was watching that whole game, and I don't really understand what was ape about it. Wait, there's no way. Indiana Justin, I think, just donated on my Ko-Fi. I think he literally donated 10 cents. Beast knows I mastered the twos ape method. I mean, that's like all twos mains, though. You have to ape in twos. That's just fundamentally how the game mode is played. Like, it's not like, oh, it's a style you can play. No, like, you have to ape a little bit in twos. The difference is some players ape like actual apes, and then other people ape like the Planet of the Apes apes. Intelligent apes. Apes that wear glasses, you know? Got a 4v4 going, the other's free for all? Oh, dang. Look at the mods and the viewers playing together. Oh, sorry, turret. That's an unreadable goal, I'm not gonna lie. That was just us going for stuff. Is Matt number 2 enjoyer? Oh my. Back post? Pharaoh, buddy. You were already in the middle. How'd that happen? Granted, I was trying to get underneath that, so I didn't do that as well, but still. Far past everyone. Ah. That was really dangerous. I didn't think Tur and I would go for that. That's also really dangerous. You should not lob it directly into the middle. Crossbar, please. That's not even I mean, yeah, maybe Tur's bad for going for that, but like, Pharaoh, why are you passing it down when both of us are in the middle? Like, on that rotation, he can see both of us are not rotated back. I feel like in that one, he should probably just, you know, throw it a little bit further away. I don't know, that's just my take. DB, thank you for the $4. I don't know why our alerts are broken today. Considering I've literally changed nothing and the alerts are broken. Every once in a while my alerts will just explode. I apologize for everyone who's being so generous and the system is not rewarding you guys with a notification. Is it even counting on my thing? It is, okay. It says 5, just the alerts. I think I also, oh my god, I got a raid too, booster a ball. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Well, that's kind of yike that all my alerts are off tonight in terms of being broken. Hopefully they're still in the chat. I apologize for one of them. I did not mean to ignore them like that. My alerts just have not gone off. That was such a rough first touch. I don't know how I screwed that up so bad. Ooh, I did not expect you to win that. My bad. Good passing. Pharaoh, nice. try to put that near post. Oh. We're just holding that up because I want to buy some time. Oh my god, Pharaoh, that scared the crap out of me. He went all the way up to it and then stopped. I hate that. Sometimes, like, if you double, it's fine, just go. Like, the worst thing you can do is go all the way up to a read and then be like, nah. Because from my perspective, it's like, you're gonna claim it and then suddenly it's in my hands. That like made me like jerk in my chair real quick. You guys ever jerk in your chair? You ever jerk chicken in your chair? Oh, nice. Wait, we're losing since when? I do not remember the second goal whatsoever. Sure. Not chicken. Oh, well. Tried for the slot and I feel it hurt. Clearly I'm not good enough. I mean, that was a good effort. I only jerk chicken while standing. Makes sense. A stool, perhaps? Oh my god, what a game, chat. What a game. Ah, beast, that's a tough one. I've been there. You kind of cheat up on a ball, and then you're like, wait, I don't know how far that's bouncing, and then you wait, and you realize, actually, you guessed wrong. TB, thank you for the 4. Thank you also for the remembering. I appreciate that. TB's doing all the things to get the XP. That's all it is. I know TB longs for all the XP. Meow. Oh, Indiana Justin, thank you for the $10. Okay. He said, thank you. Here's a dime on the donation message, but it didn't tell me the amount. So I was like, wait, did he literally donate 10 cents to my PayPal? It's like, what kind of psycho does that? Hi, kitty. She's just by my my chair right now. Kitty, 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 kitty. Hopefully, I don't know if Northern Arizona is going to keep playing, so we might have to find a new lobby. Hopefully we find it soon. And we got a good lobby going. You gotta work fast, you know? Yeah, cornball activity to BH. Why XP farm when you guys could aura farm? Cornball. I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of the term cornball used outside of just making fun of someone. But I feel like a cornball would taste delicious, you know what I mean? Like a whole ball of corn, imagine like on a stick maybe. Like a roasted corn on the cob. It's like a cake pop, but corn. Nope, we got one. Sounds like cornbread. Kinda, but it's like roasted corn, not like... Because cornbread's cornbread, you know? That's not a problem. But like, I'm just saying, a corn ball sounds like it would be a delicious thing to eat at the fair. Deep fried corn, flavored ice cream. I think you're cooking too much, sheep. I think you're burning something. One kernel corn. Dang. Guy, you might want to check your audio settings. Your input output might be screwed up if you plugged in a mic. You don't normally play with it. Yeah, you would miss that. Yeah, you would. Corn pops. Well, couldn't last forever, chat. What the heck? Ah, poor turret. He actually had the block if he didn't get demoed. Or rather, that other guy did go for the demo. Captain Crunch favorite ice cream. Yeah, we have Sour Patch Kids, we have Little Debbie, we have Cosmic Brownie, and yet we don't have like a cereal flavored one. That makes sense. There's a seasonal flavor of ice cream that my girlfriend and I got the other day from Target. There was like giving out free samples. Just like, oh, I love ice cream. And so she grabbed a thing. It's Tart Cherry Blast. It's legitimately insane. It's a seasonal flavor. If you guys go to Target, pick it up. And it's a Target brand ice cream. It is actually like one of the best ice creams I've had in a while. AC Tigers fan. Oh, I was playing the pass middle. Cringe. Oh, this one. Not gonna lie, I wanted to be like turret. I wanted to get to my psycho. Why am I always alone on that, Scruff? Tart Cherry E-Fuse. E-Fuse? People who used to pay me? What a save. And now they're washed. Bro, if I don't have a summer cleated event to work, I'm gonna be so depresso. What? I don't even touch any aspect of that? Sad. Sorry, couldn't hack it in Canada? Really? Oh, I didn't think you would just ego chow me. Nathaniel Perry, excuse me? Okay. Go in, chat. We're not destined to be happier. Go Tigers, buddy. What Tigers? Clemson? What's Auburn? What animal are they? Auburn. War eagle? They're the war eagle? What? Wait, Auburn is also the Tigers? All Tigers. William Davis, I'm so lost what you're even saying right now. It's the war tiger. Oh, yes, okay. It's a war tiger is just a tiger, but it has a laser beam attached to its head. A tiger with frickin' laser beams attached to its head. Oh, I don't know. I didn't expect him to flick it right at me. Oh, it was a little bit faster than I predicted, slash read, slash predicted. Our beast doesn't have that immediately. Nice. Yes, Clemson, Auburn, off to Tigers. Auburn can go suck it too, though. Hello, Game Cock fan. That's a wild name, I'm not gonna lie. Go! Nice! Let's go! Oh, with the flip reset as well. Oh my gosh, what a pass. Ooh, the adjustment. Bang. That was pretty. Mwah. Do you know nap, as in the X sub for G2? All right, chat. Just because I hit that, that means we're going plus 4,000. Okay, go over here. Yeah, I'm not bad on that one. Ah, I really wish you didn't. Okay. Trying to get in the way. Ooh, what is going on with this rotation? We gotta get back. Noise pinch. Auburn, Alabama. Wait, what? I thought Auburn was in another state. I don't actually know where I thought it was, but I didn't think it was Alabama. Alabama. Alright, we got a reverse here. Turret, good save. G, yours? Yours. Nice. That's why I hate Bama so much. That makes sense. That's a lot of really good programs in Alabama. No wonder they love football so much. Sure. Hey, Bajogi. I disagree. I disagree, dude. I literally sparked off the edge of Howard's car. Let's watch this again. Bad. Oh, he didn't even hit it. Never mind. That's fine. Insane placement on that double commit. You're live pretty early? I'm not, actually. Jesus, yeah, you could not place that better off a double commit 50 off of both. It's not looking nice. No, this is a pretty ugly game, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Turret is right in the party chat. This is not looking like a pretty game. I like our teammate, though. I always overcommit. Hit me backward. I should just demoed him. Sorry, Chair, I went for the clip. That's oof, my fault. That's wide. I tried to fake, but then lob it up and over because I assumed they'd probably jump a little. That's not good. That's so slow. That's so freaking slow. God, we're getting farmed by literal champ ones right now. That's not the best touch by G, but like, dang, I really thought he would hit that with any sense of speed. That's crazy. I feel like you are, though. I've pretty much been starting stream at 8:30 like every single night, and I'm live at 8:30. So you're like, hey, you started, like, are you streaming early? I'm like, well, I started earlier, but I mean, I've been live pretty much at this time the past like 4 nights, so. That's fair. Ah, I wanted to double that, so it stayed a little closer. Sad. Nice win. Found turret. Top shelfer. Close one. That's gonna bounce weird. I saw Turco. I didn't want to double. Alright, teammate's flipping forward. He'll just get the next one. Alright. That was asking for a lot from teammate, I'm not gonna lie. Should have put it a little bit further out. Alright, 20 seconds. Oh, that's an insane flick. Turret back. How is that turret getting it to before our teammate is? Okay, sure. I should have scored that, but we have a chance. I messed up that touch. No, you're fine, turret. I should have scored that. I just hitting off the backboard. I was just confused why I hit it, and then G was like at midfield at boostless. I was like, but he had like 6 seconds to get boost. Ooh. Honestly, probably could have taken my time on that shot. Oof. He did score. Well, I didn't score. Unless I actually did touch that and I didn't even realize, but I don't think I did. Wait, I did? That's funny that I stole that from him. I definitely whiffed that, but okay. I'll take the pixel scrape. That shouldn't have been lost, though. That was like a classic game. You start really poorly, and then you beat them in the second half, but it's just not enough, you know? Bonk. Aw. Some sort of gibberish, I assume? Huh? What kind of gibberish? What possible kind of gibberish could you be talking about? Do a psycho? Yeah, I'm not doing psycho. You guys need to find a new variety of clip, or just literally search Rocket League Freestyler and then ask them to do it. I can't do a psycho. I don't practice enough. I don't have the training pack for psycho or whatever. I also genuinely don't know how to set up a psycho in free play, except for the frontal panda way, and that way is also like, I don't even know. Do a power shot. What am I, God? Hey, it's Tihan. Oh, I did not expect that to be what we did with it. Interesting. Hey, Vance. I need to stop rotating all the way up, personally. I really thought this would be handled. I don't know why I spelled Oscar like an acting Oscar with an E in the chat. Oh, that's a shame. I think Turt understood what I was doing at the last second. What are we doing, Pharaoh? You're so good in the previous games, and now you're just diving into everything. There wasn't even a threat here. Like, Tian could only hit that in one place. Why would you stop? Ugh, hate that stuff. Oof. It's going for the light touch the corner. What the frick was that? Oh my god, that's insane. I just got clipped on. I didn't think Jason had it in him. All right. Maybe next time, let's touch the ball. This is not helping, no. Hey, Sham Chatter. I'm a Tuesday and I'm watching 3v3. It makes me a bit edgy. It's a bit hectic. I mean, it is. Welcome in, Raiders. Dude, I don't get notifications today. I don't know why. Hello, Shortish Show. How you doing? Welcome in. How's your stream? I genuinely don't know. Like, there's no, like, my cookies didn't get reset or anything. It's just my alerts just aren't on today. both in Twitch and YouTube. Can you hear them, Twitch? Or is there like a setting that's muted on my end? Because I did notice something on my end seemed like it was not. I've tried talking to you, but there's so many people. I mean, you haven't tried talking to me today, because this is the first message you sent today. Hey, Shortest Show. Let me check my settings in my back end. Maybe there's like, maybe I'm like accidentally muting something. I did turn off the Discord overlay for OBS. I wonder if that maybe muted it. How are the games, sir? A little up and down. We got a little bit of a winning streak to stop our we started the stream literally with 1 win, and then we immediately like lost. I think we had 8 straight losses. All 1 goal, all whiffs, all like no man's land, getting clipped on by superior teammate opponents. And now we're with Turret, and since then we've probably won like 60%. We're on a little bit of a slide now, though. Can you see your settings? No, but you can type them out, whatever you want to see. SENS for my sensitivity stuff. BINDS. Exclamation point BINDS in the chat. That'll give you what my control binds are. You want to see my camera? Exclamation point cam. If I'd bigger ping on East, these games would be going better. That is also a thing. BINDS, guys, binds. How do I get good settings for me? You set them and then you stop moving them. Your guys' issue is thinking that your binds will save your skill and make you better, and that's not really true at all. Like, yeah, some of you have terrible binds, straight up. Team with the audio test, unfortunately showing us that, nope, it's just broken right now. If you guys can hear a ding, that's one thing, but I don't think the alerts are even coming up. See, I get Turret going for this one. Why is our teammate right next to him on that? Like, you're not getting that. I don't know, man. How do I get a good one that fits me? You set it, and then you stop changing. Dude, like, I don't know how else to explain it to you. You set your settings, and then you just keep practicing with those settings. When you keep tweaking them, you're changing things up a lot. If you're probably a lower rank, which I'm assuming you are, because you're asking about good binds, or whatever, or controls, you should be practicing as much as possible, particularly in custom training, with those settings. And, oh. Sure. Camera, how about you just set your settings, dude? Just set it to 110 FOV, set your distance to like somewhere between 250 and 300, and then you're, oh. I don't know why, I just assumed that guy wasn't just gonna immediately shoot that, because he didn't go for the boost, so I was like, alright, well. So let's give you your ping, I will do more with it, that's funny. My issue is the rank is not where it will be. Yeah, it's almost like you need to practice to get better, chat. I've told you this 6 times. The reason I'm being short with you is because a lot of you guys are always like, man, my rank is not where I needed to be. Well, yeah, but your settings won't fix that. It's practice that'll fix that. Honestly, you should be, if you're spending it 2 hours a day playing, you should literally be spending an hour and a half of that in training, especially at lower ranks. There's literally no reason for you to just play ranked all day and expect to get better. Like, you just won't, straight up. Ranked is an application of skill. It's not how you gain it. Oof. I mean, that was a really bad start, but my God. This guy's pissed me off. I mean, it just, I don't know what was going on there. He's 1671. Okay, well, he was pretty, yeah, I know what you're saying. Don't worry. I know what you're saying. Yeah, Tur was trying to vent to me in the party chat, and it was kept getting censored. Oh, who's DMing me? Dude, I'm so sick of it. Every single time I get a DM. So, as a caster, sometimes you'll get gigs through your... Twitter DMs. And so it always ticks me off when, especially now on X, it's such a cesspool and a freaking grifter's paradise that I'll get a noti that, oh, you've got a message request. And I'm like, ooh, is this a gig? Is this someone reaching out? And then I check it and it's like, hey, this is a crypto trading community invite. If you want to 10x your crypto investments in $ Dookie, like, oh my God, you should totally. And it's just every time it's that, like the past 7 freaking things. Oh God, no TB. The $15. Oh, I want to flick that a little bit higher. It's so frustrating, Trev. TB, give it the 15 for literally no reason. Damn it. Close one. Oh, that was not the flick I wanted. Halfway through, I realized I didn't have a pass middle. Really heavy touch there. I'm playing like a bot. Sometimes a picture of a sexy woman. Those are always really funny because it's just assuming that like, are they actually willing to... See, the thing is, where are the days where people would actually dedicate the time to be a scammer via real catfishing, you know? My favorite ones are the scam texts I used to get on WhatsApp when I used WhatsApp. Would be like, hey, Michael, I'm here for our date. And it's like, oh, this isn't Michael. It's like, oh, my bad. Anyway... what's your name? And it's like, that's not how a real person would act if they got a fake number or the wrong number for a date. First of all, how'd you set up your date if not for the right number? Anyway, and they're just like, yeah, so I don't know what you look like or anything about you, but yeah, maybe I'll flirt with you. And then they also send a photo of themselves. I'm like, what? Holy rebound. This woman is just the most resilient person ever. She got stood up for a date, probably. Or presumably is currently getting stood up, or is not getting stood up and the guy is just a little bit behind schedule and she's just willing to ditch it and flirt with some random guy who she doesn't even know is a guy. She's just taking the chances that it is a guy. Like, it's just like, that's favorite type of scam text. It's so funny. Also, if you ever fell for that, you might just have to wrap it up on Earth. You might just be like, all right, peace out, man. I can't keep living like that. Getting scammed by some random Google hot girl, and that's the image result is their PFP that they send. The times I wanted to donate, but I didn't. Well, thank you, TV. I appreciate you. Very kind. A very kind of church to score. Let's go! Woo! I was realized he does the fireworks goal explosion. I don't think I've seen that one in a while. It's like when I see Electroshock, like the first ever goal explosion. Actually, I think the first ever goal explosion was just the multicolored goal explosions. It's so funny to think that goal explosions weren't always a thing in this game. They were cooking when they brought up that. I still feel like if Unreal Engine doesn't change the custom creation engine, they kind of waste their time, low key. Like, imagine how hard it would go if you guys could have like Need for Speed level customization for a Rocket League car. Like putting on stickers and decals, changing the position of decals, combining multiple decals into one. Like just really going like nuts, like anything you can think of. Granted, the downside of stickers and whatnot is that people will find a way to do weird stuff with them, like back in the day with Call of Duty, when you can design your own badge or whatever, or your PFP via like shapes. People just spell out like heinous things. And that's why online interactions are rated separately. Hey, Pandy. Does anyone play with me? Damn, that's pretty cold. This is what we call generational trauma. Pi gets egoed by Shaq too much that then when Pi gets asked to play, he egos everyone else. He's learning from his dad. Okay. Double it and give it to the next person? Dude! I don't think he needed to do that. I don't think he needed to do that. I think he just saved the goal. Like, I think we had a defender back, but I don't think he was touching that. Yikers. Yikers Island. All right. Don't go up to 30. Let's go Pog. That's like 3 straight streams. I think we've hit 25 bucks or higher. Remember, chat, if we got $25 a stream, let's do the math real quick. 25 times, let's assume we're streaming 25 days out of the month. That is $437 towards my taxes. Or towards my bills. Damn. Thank you guys. Paying for my internet. Which, fun fact, my since I'm a work from home remote worker, my jobs told me I get to write off my internet bill as an expense every month. The company will just pay for it. And I'm like, hell yeah. Well, you have to remember, I keep 70%, so it's technically the $25 times the number of streams and then times 0.7. Dark time. Sounds good. Pandy. That was a weird one. Whoa. Hello, Beth Jesus. You got that? Bonk? Okay. It's kind of waiting for that clear to backfire. Touch. Oh, hello? What? No one got demo there? Or was demoable? Only lobbing that because everyone kind of split out the middle and then turret was waiting, so there we go. Tar Heel, thank you for the gifted subs on Twitch, but unfortunately my noties, again, do not work today for reasons I can't explain. Tar Heel continues being generous on all platforms. Just the sound, it's so weird. I think YouTube is like fully broke. Like my counters work, like when they're like, oh, it's this X much has been donated or whatever, but the actual alerts don't go off, like the sound or the alert, like animation. Why do other countries swap the what, Pandy? Oh, swap the comma and the period. I don't know. Numbers, how do they work? Some sort of major in psychology. I have a master's in it. Wasn't accounting yet? Isn't the comma for decimal? Isn't that like an accounting thing? Or it's like a specific like job that does that, not necessarily like a country thing. I mean, that is a country thing, but it's like something that people would use in the US for very specific applications. Maybe I'm just making that up. Resident confabulator. Oh, I hate everything about what you just did there. Soap. The painful thing here with soap is that I don't even understand what he just did there. Like, he could have just drilled that into the wall and pinched at the corner and it would have been fine, but instead he decided to be a goddamn maverick. Nice. That was really smart by Jared. I think he just wanted to pass, but I think they were predicting the pass. That was smart. Just don't read or write and you'll never have to worry about this. That's true. Become functionally illiterate. Not gonna lie, chat, this does work. I've typed so much stuff over the past couple of years that I've not had to read or write anything. Just kidding. I read every day. But in terms of like writing, I started handwriting notes again for my new job as I'm learning stuff. And my handwriting is atrocious. Like, my brain is literally like, how do I form that letter again? Like, that type of stuff, you know? I like could not figure out how to write fluidly. My brain kept pausing, like, wait, how do I form this next letter? That was actually kind of scary. I was like, I literally feel like I had like brain damage. Nice, let's go. Oh! Hi, Adam. See you, Twitch. Have a good night. See you, Tariel. Thank you for all the donos. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your evening. Speaking of rest, I need my protein bar. Oh, did I stop the queue? My bad. My protein bars always make me very farty. Sounds like a you problem, Trev. The period end sentence, the comma separates it. Same with numbers. The comma separates the millions, billions, thousands. The period separates whole numbers from decimals. Sure. Hey, the dude, guy, man, worked 8 hours straight, get home, enough 3.5 hours on the lawn. What? Oh, socks, kun. I did the hydrate thing. You're gonna have to drink too. Well, good, because this is a protein bar. Wait, you got home after a full day and mowed the lawn? Good man. Damn. Okay, why am I arguing about this? Flash, you were harmed as a child by a comma, and now you're triggered seeing them in a place they don't belong. This is what therapy's for. Is it hard to look at Twitch and YouTube chat? Nah, because Twitch chat is legible and YouTube chat is a bunch of people drooling. No, I'm kidding. But am I? No, it's not that hard, mainly because I don't have that big of channels, you know? I'd be drowning sometimes. I know like in the beginning when my YouTube was like popping in the shorts, when I had like 100 to 300 viewers, that was hard to keep up with. Salah! I'm not gonna lie, I did not feel like I was demoable from that angle. Hold on, let me see this again. Oh, never mind. I thought he was past me. All right, well. Yeah, the Darkrai full art. Has his picture? He does. I didn't even notice that. But Pandy did. Nerd! Nerd alert! Hey everyone! Look at this little nerd! Nice bump. Zeph, why don't you want to see me happy? What did I do to you? Nice. Oh! Yeah, I lost the Emily Grand Finals of Game 7 last night. No, Pandy! Oh, not the Grand Finals of Game 7. Damn, Pandy was at the press conference with the flash bulbs popping. She's like, yeah, sometimes you just can't put them away. And other times your teammate freaking sucks, and you're like, oh yeah, then you guys fought at the interview table. ESPN led with your fight footage. Stephen A. Smith was saying you were toxic in the locker room. I've been saying all season long, Pandy's gonna blow up. He's a bomb. Got to see how the hell, if you send me a clip of the timestamp or whatever, I'll watch it. Was it just nerves or like insane defense? Because I could see both. Goal. Goal. I finals all week. I'm worried. Owen, you're fine. Think of finals as a new beginning. New beginning summer school. Gotti. Gotti. No, you'll be fine. Kind of had an open space, low-key on that one, but... Oh, that was, thank you. I thought there was a little bit more across, and it was not, so... We're gonna fake that? Thank you, Zeph, for bailing. I literally said I got it in the quick chat because I knew Zeph was going to go for that. And I'm like, I am going to go and force him to touch a ball. All you got to do is just not challenge. Nice. There you go. Well, egoed. Well, I'm literally playing a game, Bandy. What am I supposed to do? Whoop, ego. Dude, I'm looking at the screen. I can't watch your clip right now. Get out of here. Hey, thanks, Hockey, for the link. I hate when Pandy doesn't even send me the link, dude. It's crazy. Also, if you guys send a link and it gets timed out, I can still see it. Like, don't think it's you have to resend it or whatever. Like, I will see it. Oh, huh. That's what I meant. Okay. Yeah, because I can see it perfectly fine. That's why I was like confused. I forgot on the Twitch client yet, it'll be like link deleted or Nightbot deleted your blah blah blah. Nightbot has deleted this due to secondhand embarrassment. How are you? I'm doing all right, local Duke man. Interesting. All right, let's watch this Pandy clip chat. Wait, you had Danger as your teammate. That's so cute. All right, we're watching Pandy real quick from our Twitch chat. He was playing in a grand final last night. Let's see how these misses.
Weren't fighting great clears upfield until they did, and Taylor was able to find that clear.
I always love the Emily score bug.
Opportunistic shot for the
Hey, Mohammed.
They take a 1-goal lead, and that is so crucial.
Wait, it's threes?
In this game, as you absolutely need that with how much scoring has been a factor in these games.
Well, it gives you at least a bit of breathing room right now.
Hunted.
Shadow. As this is going to play right out in front. Oh, Mego gets just enough of it to deny Danger. And now Pandy plays it into the defender. That's a wonderful touch from Taylor, but he needs some help from his teammates.
Surely this, right? Wait, why is he in the corner?
To it, Danger looking for the follow-on. What a touch. Pandy's denied on the goal line. Rebound for Distant will drop off the defender. Still Dangerous in front. And Pandy can't put it home.
How is Taylor still alive, Danger? Get the bump.
Net, but it's still there. Another play off the ball.
Surely!
Sitting out in front, here's the attack and another save. One more from Pandy off the post and out. It's Taylor to keep it away, and somehow the Shadow lived through it. It's still 1-0.
Holy crap, and they're gonna get a goal off of the crackback. Mango, you mad lad, what the heck happened here? Someone please clip that. That is the defensive stand of the season.
I would argue differently. I don't know about defensive stand. I don't know, man. Pandy, you got robbed. I'm just saying, your teammates let you down there, but I think everyone let each other down there. That was some of the wildest misses I've ever seen on some of those. And other ones were just really good, like 50s on net, like on the goal line. I don't know what dark matter that kept that dark magic kept that out of goal. Deliver some mail. They're postal. Yep. That was actually psychotic. I did not notice how many. I thought when you said I couldn't believe how we didn't score. I thought it was gonna be like a shot, and then clear. The fact that that was literally like 10 shots in a row. Crossbar, save, 50, miss demo, crossbar. It was just like, oh my gosh. If you watch the entire game, it's just so sad. That is pretty sad. Very nice Dooms just with like 10 seconds left that also somehow didn't go in. I'm sorry, Pandy. I can't believe Balls Guarana is still sponsoring Emily after all these years. That's crazy. That's so sad, Check. We get 10 gifted. Yeah, Pandy lost to game 7. Can I get 10 gifted because I'm sad now? You doing burrito right now? What kind of burrito, Mystery? You know the casting, you know the game is crazy when the casters halfway through are just like laughing. Like they're literally in disbelief what they're watching. You can literally hear Hunted like just cracking up halfway through that. Chat was like, go back to Rumble the whole series. That's really funny. Go back to Rumble. Hello, Nohadar Hassan. What rank? This is GC3. Burritos are greater than tacos. I have myself said that on stream, Mystery. I will get a burrito over taco every day of the week. Hey, Matthew Frazier. Restore 10 goals for me. Okay, well, I need to get into a game for that. There's some mean tacos out there. No, I'm not saying there aren't. I just prefer the format of a burrito better. Like the format of a burrito is more satisfying because it keeps all the ingredients in. Whereas I feel like sometimes with tacos, it just gets a little sloppy for no reason. I feel like you can eat a burrito without ever needing a napkin, but you cannot eat a taco without needing a napkin. And if you can, I'm not gonna lie, probably a really bad taco. Burrito's beard friendly. Yeah, exactly. Like you bite into a burrito and you keep everything contained, whereas that's not gonna happen in a million years. Landon, my alerts are broken, but thank you for the raid. Let's go. How you doing? Hey Ray, hey Nat Ray, hey Matt. Welcome everybody, I'm Dana Taco. I'm a, I would say full-time caster creator, but not anymore. But I'm a caster creator in Rocket League. If you guys only watch RLCS, never heard of me. If you watch everything outside of RLCS, you've probably seen a lot of me. So, the official tier 2 guy. So yeah, hello everybody. We're typically GC3 SSL, but we've been hard stuck for a bit in GC3, mainly due to my refusal to queue up. So now we're actually queued up with Turret, and hopefully we can get back. Oh, we got Bufo as well. Ooh. I played against you the other day in threes. Hey, Ray. Well, GG's. Taco, what's the difference between a burrito and a taco? Smaller tortilla, typically flour or corn, whereas that option does not exist for burritos. Also, burritos are fully enclosed around what they're wrapping, whereas a taco is not. My name's also Matt. Don't let him fool. His birth name is Pandworth. Don't be ashamed of your culture, Pandy. Psycho sub like. I mean, I'm not psychoing this. I'm just straight up, I'm not gonna be psychoing. Could not get to that one. Yeah, not gonna lie, did not expect to get owned like that. I keep seeing Retta and I'm like, Reddles? And I'm like, wait, no, this is generic brand Reddles. We don't have Slater at home, we have Ader at home. people still say the Wish version of Riddles? Do people remember what Wish is? Is Wish still a thing? I feel like Wish has been replaced by Temu. Lane's not as active. He's trying to get a recorded video. I mean, that's fine. I understand. I do that a lot. I raid and then I'm like, I gotta go. Most of the time it's just because I really have to pee. But other times it's because I have to eat and pee. Diversity. Well, I was hoping you would dive in late on that one. Team is the Gucci version of Wish. I feel like they're one and the same, dude. Like they're basically just drop shippers at a massive scale. I mean, granted, that's what kind of Wish was as well. They're not the first or last company to do that. Oh, I should have bumped him. Almost worked. Team is the crackhead version of anything. Anything? I didn't realize it was as open as it was. I tried to deliberately hit that a little bit behind the one defender. I didn't realize they were just going to give me an avenue. Oh, now that's what happens when you play the guys clear. Oh, wow. Good save. I didn't think he'd get that. Oh, God. I have a crumb in my throat. I inhaled. Sometimes when you eat a burrito or a protein bar chat, you inhale. I would recommend not doing that. I would recommend only inhaling air. Don't get tricked by those tasty crumbs. They belong in your stomach, not in your lungs. That was almost a rhyme. That was like a slant rhyme. Crumb, lung? No, never mind. That's not a slant rhyme. Maybe if you mispronounce stuff a lot. Maybe if I just rap with a slur. Slur my words. Ooh, I was dumb for thinking that turret wouldn't be there. I saw him in the corner and I just refused to believe it. My bad. Talk, what happened to your face? I have an irritation in my skin. I'm not entirely even sure what happened. It's been kind of red and irritated. Buddy, he tries the Evo flick, misses it, and it just goes in. Would you advise someone to start making RL content? I'm assuming content. If yes, what's your advice? You have to just upload. Just make stuff. A lot of people who make content overthink it, and they're constantly like, oh yeah, well let me plan a little bit more, let me do this a little bit more, and I'm like, no, just do it. Because the first videos people are gonna upload on YouTube when they're starting content, they're gonna be bad. And I'm not saying that to be like, put you down. Like, they're just objectively, you don't know how to make content, especially if you've never like thought about it from like a back-end perspective. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just gonna make entertaining stuff. But the thing is, most of the time when you're thinking of entertaining, you're thinking of what you think would be entertaining. And part of the weird thing about content is you have to think about, in a way, what are people willing to watch, not necessarily what you're willing to make. And ideally, you find a synergy. You make videos you find fun, and then your community finds them fun, or entertaining, or informative, or whatever. But Rocket League is in a very like weird situation, because there's only so much you can do with this game. It's either high-level comps, freestyling, like high-level comp play, freestyling, or workshop maps like Leth, which very few people can do. And because of that, it's kind of like hard to make content around that. So if you're trying to make content, I would say, you know, if you're making shorts and whatnot, just upload and pay attention to your analytics. When are people tuning out? What is your retention graph telling you? Are people tuning out at like 20% through the video? You're probably not grabbing them as, you're not making the video as interesting or as attention grabbing in the beginning. Like, are majority of people swiping away? Okay, then why are they swiping away? Look at what other things they watch. In the analytics, they also tell you like trending videos that your audience also watches. Pay attention to those. What are those trends doing differently than you? How can you make your own version of those trends, etc.? All that stuff. Taco shirt off at 25. Shirt off at 50. That's the rule. It's always been the rule. Opinion on femboys? Yusuf, I think you really just want me to be super into femboys. I think the only time you come into chat is to ask that exact question, and then you stop talking for the rest of the night. Like I said, I have nothing against femboys. They're just not for me. If you like femboys, I mean, good for you. Oh. I did not think you'd go as well. That's unfortunate. Luckily, turret just pulled off the most insane save I've ever seen. What the frick? Turret, I need to replay that. I'm gonna save that replay. I need to watch that back. Genuinely no idea how he pulled that off. Yeah, you're playing with Zen. Yeah, me and him are buds. We went to college together and then served in the army together. We caught the last chopper out of Vietnam together. That was a tough one because Bungo was like creeping forward. I was like, I want to drop it middle, but Bungo was like waiting for it. Aye, sorry. Isn't Zenith a meme from Agario? I have no idea what that is. Ah, man, see, that was like of one where I was like, it was close enough to the lip where I was like, I don't know if it's gonna bounce out, so I have to kind of like play in between. Unfortunately, I guessed wrong. My bad for sucking butt. Hey, Bubsy, are you talking about a twos game? Don't worry about it. Twos has not been my game. I was warming up. Also, if I said anything inflammatory, it's honestly just because like every game was just like slightly something going wrong or something really major going wrong, so I was just really tilted at that point. Okay, I wasn't gonna score that, but I was like, if anything, I can maybe get in the way. I'm just gonna pop it over that first guy. Zenith, the female warrior. You look like you experienced World War I, Unk. Yeah. I am in my mid-80s. I experienced the stories of my papa. You definitely don't remember. No, I remember you. I remember you because I have a buddy, Bubs, in SSL, and I was like, wait, Bubs, what are you doing on here? And realized it's different Bubs. Sad. Please clear your throat. No. Bang, bang. There you go, Mystery. Garrett's once said the same thing. Yeah, because there's Bubs that I see, and I don't see any other Bubs. That was the most generic no. I mean, sure. You guys want a different type of no? No. Think of like the Magic Conch episode where Squidward's trying to get something to eat. And the conch's like, no. Sassy no. Ah, I'm sorry, Jared. I tried to lay it into your path in the corner. Should have just slapped it high. What? You want a Kai Snot? No, guys, I pay taxes. I don't watch Kai Snot. I'm an adult. I've been to graduate school. I just simply do not watch Kai Snot. $40 legs for popping off. Hell yeah! He thought I climbed 400 MMR in a day. I had to break the news to him. That's funny, Bubs. I want to see Turd save on this. You're missing out? I bet I am. Alright guys, I want to requeue this just so I can see Turd save here. This is Turd save from his perspective. That's so crazy. What a prediction, dude. That's so nutty, dude. That's so nutty. Gotta get into this? No, I'm good. If I see someone watch Kai Snyder or Inross, it's on site. Well, I can't, honestly, watching Kai, I'm fine. Inross is just like an incel, machine generator. If you watch that stream for long enough, you're like, do I even like women? Lots of things, like when I tried to watch Kai Snot or like bigger streamers like Speed, I don't get the appeal, but then again, I mean, that's just not for me, you know? Like, I just don't like the streams. The clips are like occasionally kind of funny, but sometimes I'm just like, this is just very, very clearly not meant for me. Like it's meant for you. I don't know what I was thinking right there. I was kind of off my own world. The only live stream I watch consistently, and we appreciate you for it, JG. What about Ray? Who the heck is Ray? Guys, any major streamer, anyone with more than 100,000 viewers, that's a lie. There's almost no major streamers I watch, and if they are, they're competitive. Like they're, like I think the largest streamer I watch is a Warzone streamer, Huskers. I think he's probably the largest person I watch in terms of like a following or whatever. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of faith, but I was hoping that maybe just early enough I could get a deflection. They're peeking? What the heck? JG, thank you for 5. Let's go. We appreciate you even more. Turret, peek. Kai's live with 183. I mean, that's what happens when you're... I mean, that man is literally making my yearly salary, like, in a week. Like, I swear. Taco Dono, I literally just said thank you, dude. Calm down, I saw it. I'm trying to pay extra close attention to the chat because my alerts are off, so I have to make sure I'm not missing anyone. I'll update the Dono goal in a bit. Ugh, just trying to stay in front of it. That was a really delayed one. Oh. More like in a day. Nah, you're right. I mean, well, obviously, like every day is a little different, but like they make so much freaking cash, dude. Like the top tier of streamers make so much. Like The really the thing that people don't really realize is if you count the hours most streamers stream, like for example, at my viewership, and I'm not a big streamer at all, but like at my viewership, I am in the top 10% of all streamers on Twitch. I don't know about YouTube, but like on Twitch, I'm like in the top 10% at like 30 to 50 viewers or something like that. But I don't even make minimum wage off Twitch. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, people make a decent living off Twitch, but if you really count up the hours, like for example, if I make $600 in a month from Twitch, that means in order to make even $10, I have to only stream 60 hours. So that's 2 hours a day or something. And since most streams are 30, you know, it's like even if we assume like the legal minimum wage, like $7.25, I don't think I make that most months off Twitch or YouTube. Like, it's very hard to make a living as a streamer because of that. I don't think people really realize that. So those top percentage of streamers, they're making insane money, but even the people slightly below them, like they're not making that much. Twitch is very like a numbers game. Like you can make a decent amount, but you have to grind a lot of hours to do that. Don't forget to like streams, folks. Great idea, Mohammed. Like the way you think. Get a job, Unc. Well, that's why I have a job, because I was actually not making money off content as much as I was making off esports. And esports is in a recession right now, so I am down probably $30,000 in contracts that I had last year that were supposed to renew this year, and then they were like, we don't have the budget for this anymore. So I got a job. I'm in tech sales, and that has filled the gap and also then some, so I'm making more money now. But downside was just like, man, I could have been making so much money if I had a job and this esports stuff. Work when I was streaming than a regular job. Guys, you say that, but like, think about it. You can show up to work and do your job no matter what. But when you guys are in a bad mood or you just, quote, don't feel like streaming, which happens as someone who's a full-time streamer, it's very hard to keep a good like mood. It's very hard to stay enthusiastic and be able to go through. Like, it seems very easy, but if you guys have never streamed before, I'm never gonna be the guy. I don't believe in that rhetoric of like, oh, it's harder than a 9 to 5. But in terms of like having to maintain a certain personality or like a certain energy level and stuff, that is the hardest part about streaming for me. Because when I'm tired, I can go to work and do my job. If I'm in a bad mood, I can go to work and do my job. But if I'm in a bad mood or tired or didn't eat well or something, like I'm trying to stream, I will actively not have a good stream, which leads to lower viewers, lower engagements. People are like, man, he's like really raging so much. Oh my God, blah, 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 like all that stuff, you know? Like there's a lot of weird factors that make streaming a very frustrating way to make money. On top of the fact that like, streaming kind of feels like it's not, like the amount of times you'll put so much effort into a video or something and it will return basically no dividends, you know? Like you won't get a lot of views, and then someone else in YouTube will upload like a video that took way less editing and is not that creative, and it'll get like 10 times your views, and you're just like, what's the difference between them and I? Like seriously, what is going on here? Or you'll, you know, have a stream that goes crazy and you got so many donos and everything's great, and then you get on the next stream and you feel like it was just as good, but you got like 1/5 the viewers, or you're getting like maybe $1 in donations, and you're just like, it's so hard to know that your work does not translate to money. If you work 8 hours in your job, you are getting X dollars. Guaranteed you are getting that money. Or at least you have a baseline, like if you're a waiter, you know, you're at least getting this. With tips, you might get more. But in streaming, there is no guarantee. You could stream for 12 hours with viewers and chat and make no money. I've had plenty of streams where I had a great stream, like I enjoyed my time, I was winning a lot, chat was going off, I got a new subs, but like I literally ended stream with $0. So like that's really like a tilting aspect of streaming as well, as someone who has done it full time. Do you know how to code Java? No, I never learned to do that. Just because you put in a lot of work doesn't mean it's good. That's the thing that people have to realize. It's not meritocracy in that if you work a lot of hours, it'll do good. You have to make those hours count. You got to do a lot of stuff. I'm probably the least consistent streamer in social media history. YouTube is crazy and Twitch hasn't been touched in a month. It happens. You gotta be really consistent with it. What's up, Taco? I'm 21. What's your advice on life? What would I want to tell my 21-year-old self? you're gonna change in ways that you don't really expect. And I think that's okay to realize with you and other people. I'm not the same person I was when I was when I was 20. I was not the same person I was when I was 18. When I was 25, I was different from the person I was when I was 20. Because as you learn, you grow, you learn new things, you date different people, you know, you make new friends, you move to different parts of the country, you have to work different jobs, and it does change you. Like, you're not like obviously radically different, but not necessarily phases, but you'll look back, like in the moment you won't feel that different, but when you look back you're like, man, I really have like shifted a lot, and like who I hang out with, what my hobbies are, like all that stuff. And I think people need to understand that that's okay and that's normal. Like, don't get down on it. I know a lot of people in college are like, oh, I don't talk to my college friends as much, and I'm like, that's just how it is, man. Like, you know, if you want to make the effort, go for it, but like sometimes that's just how it is. And I feel like that was something I really struggled with when I was 21, is like adjusting to like the normals and whatnot. I can't join your Discord, skill issue, buddy. Everyone else can. Why is everyone old here? A rare YouTube old stream. All right, I heard the one guy go off the ceiling for that one. I'm sorry, Zena. I thought he saw that. Hey, Iguana. Oh, I was playing the block, okay. Oh man, if you rotate it out. Oh, if I had more boost. Ain't crazy to think we're closer to 30 now, not 20. I mean, yeah, when you get older. Also, that's also another thing I want to mention. I don't realize why I started with the first one. You guys should stop being scared of getting older. Like, it's a very, I've noticed like age phobic behavior. Not like bigotry, like literally fear. Like, so many people are like make jokes like, oh no, I'm ancient now. I'm 22, I'm 24 or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, honestly, dude, I used to like think like, oh God, I can't imagine being 30. I can't imagine with, you know, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I can't imagine all this nonsense going on. But now that I'm 30, like, I don't really feel that old. Like, I still feel like I got a lot of life to live. I feel like I have a lot of energy. I don't feel like I look old, you know? So it's like, don't get scared of growing up like that. Like, everyone I talk to who's older are literally like, honestly, I'm having the time of my life as I gotten older. Like, yeah, there's moments where maybe you're getting a little in your head or you're wondering about, you know, some deeper stuff. But for the most part, it's like, yeah, if you guys just gotta, you know, enjoy the space where you're at. Yeah, this is never gonna be a win. I don't know what the heck Zenith was doing on this one. You know, 40 is the best age you might live in. I mean, by that point, ideally you have a career and everything sketched out and whatnot, so. Talking your DC says banned from guild. Okay, I probably banned you for a reason. Probably because you're legend, Flamesteel. Fun fact. Haha! Isn't that crazy how you just outed yourself again? Idiot. I'm surprised you don't have an alternate account to get yourself on. I have more 65 plus age viewers than 1360. I post meme content, now sports. That's crazy to me. Yep. What was that about? I don't know what you mean. Oh, but only, you know, if only you did well in your 20s. Not necessarily. My 20s were filled with me not being super well off. And now in my 30s, like, I'm set up with a good job. Hopefully I can propel that into something really high level, you know? How can I ban TB if they're a mod now? I don't know. You can't have an alt on Discord, doesn't let you switch quickly. Then you just admitted you can't have an alt? Question mark, what? Either way. the way, you can't join Discord because you're banned, and I'm not unbanning you, so. He's the doctor. Doctor, you see the post I put in the dev workshop? The donut goal? Oh, we met it. Okay, my bad, chat. Thank you. What the? Sorry, chat. My browser just didn't want to show up. Hey, it's Nick DeVic. So Nick DeVic's a player. I'm very excited to go to ones, or very excited to go to college. Cast him in some high school national championships with his high school. And I know he's also getting close to college age, so. Gotta go to an end, I'll come back. I might end stream when you're gone. It's been like 2.5 hours, or no, it's been 3 hours, so yeah. Honestly, I was just gonna go until my girlfriend gets here, but I don't know why I don't see her. I forget if she's actually coming over tonight. She said something about getting Indian tonight, and I'm like, I felt like she was talking. She said tonight. Maybe she meant another night. I just forgot. Oh. Don't worry, I'll change the donut goal in a sec. I alt-tabbed and my browser just didn't pop up for a second, so I was like, sorry. Oh, whoops. I was playing for turret to hit that a bit more middle. My bad. Oh, I actually had boost. I didn't realize. Nice shot. What? He's playing my block. I was playing his touch. Okay, I don't have any idea how Nick does not get at least bumped. I'm not into Asian food at all. That's the most German thing you've ever said to me. Yo, if you ever come to the US, we need to get you some ramen. Get you some of the American version of Chinese food. If you don't like salty fruit marinades, and I don't know if there's any saving you. Spaghetti. Hey, Bass. Chinese food slaps. I freaking love Chinese. Honestly, any Asian, East Asian, South Asian food is incredible. Thai food's great. Indian food's great. Chinese is great. Vietnamese is great. I've even had Cambodian. It's really great. We've had Sri Lankan cuisine. Korean, though, might take the cake. I think I like Korean more than anything else. It's the only meal that consistently slaps for me. Currently making fried rice, can vouch. My dad actually sent me like apparently an insanely good teriyaki sauce that's used for some fried rice that he likes to use, and I kind of am super excited to use it. Hey, Zach, thank you for the gift sub to Bass. Also, shout out to Vaudable. He's very quietly been exploding on Twitter. Not quietly, but like I didn't notice how much him posting about Marvel Rivals and being like such a great source for that game's community. I checked in on him and he's grown in like 1,000 followers in like a month, and I'm like, okay. Which, considering how dog X is for most things, the growth is like really impressive to see. And he will be a mainstay caster for Marvel Rivals one day. Mark my words. Do you kiss the homies goodnight? You're not any better? Wait, you say that like it's a bad thing. You kiss the homies goodnight? Yeah, it's a good thing. What? Hello? Question mark? Oh. Oh, please. Turd again with the insane save off the crossbar. All hail the Curry brick. They were talking about Curry missing a shot. The Curry brick. I was like, Curry's not even in the finals right now. There's no way. That's actually insane that I over pursued that. I didn't get any of that. That's wild. I'm not too surprised. I just did not focus on that. Literally just whiffed. Literally just straight up whiffed. What is the series right now? It's 2-1 OKC. Oh no, we're trolling. Considering how I couldn't tell if T last night was literally chucking my games Mafia style, I really don't want to lose to him. I like it, Smarties. Okay. 1-1, game 3. Oh, wait, what? Game 3? I could have sworn it was... Maybe I just saw delayed game 2 reaction memes, and so I thought they won again. Yeah, I would rather not let the 1v1 main get an air dribble. Oh. I just realized he didn't have that. God damn it, dude. I didn't realize Sar jumped that early. There goes. I'm gonna give this like a minute and a half, and if we don't get a queue, I'm gonna end because my girlfriend texted me she's on her way over, and that was like 40 minutes ago, so she's gonna be here in like any moment. Ever seen the Japanese curry cubes? Basically a roux, and all this using one thing, you just solve water. It's like a better bouillon cube. But thick. No, but I like stuff like that. Just easy to season. You just throw it in there and then shoot up. Talk about Riz. I don't know, I guess. This is a sign for Dono Gold. TB, thank you for the 20. Gets us to 50. You guys get a shirtless segment of the stream then. Even if we do end in the next moment or so. I'll try to do one more game. Thank you, TB. We make a minimum wage with this one. So this stream has been 3.5 hours, so what is that, 16-ish? No, about should be about 14.50, I think. Based on that math, lazily. The shirt comes off, he's in serious mode. Yeah, it's like taking a dump when you take your shirt off, you're really trying to lock in. How'd the shirtless segment start? If we ever reach $50 donations through YouTube, then I take off my shirt. Even if we reach 100, the ban's coming. How do we stop it? The only way to stop it is technically by getting to $125. How's your room with always good temperature? AC, buddy. Everyone put the lotion bottle down. Disgusting. Yeah, we have the rule is $50 is shirt offs, $100 is pants off, and then every $25 after that toggles the shirt back on and off. Remember the first time we instituted that rule, I got like $370. Every American has an AC. Yep, it's central, which means it's built into our walls. It's not even like in our window. Yeah, Mystery, I think if you ever came to the US, you'd understand why all Americans get so pouty. When you have like central air built into every building and you're literally never uncomfortable, it's like life-changing. We really are spoiled, even though we're using so much energy. OnlyFans when people sign up for the tier 3 on Twitch. I gotta build like the YouTube equivalent of that, $25, and it literally just says OF. I feel like YouTube would ban me. They're like, yeah, no, you can't do that. If I just explicitly said OF. Or maybe just type feet. Dago, so my friend just got top 400 in ones by 1v1ing Ripple bot, which is an SSL bot. Maybe you should cover that in a YouTube video. Cover your friend? No, I'm good. So you would never have to open your windows with an AC. You really don't. The only downside is that you need air filtration. So ideally you can open your window to just get, fresh air. I think you sometimes neglect fresh air, and I remember during COVID, I was so isolated that I would literally just stay indoors for like days at a time. I wouldn't even walk outside to get my mail. I would just be indoors. And then you go outside, finally take a walk or something, and then you're like, whoa. You're just like reminded like, wow, air is way different when it's not the same freaking stale, musty ass air. Also, change your air filters, chat. Sometimes boost strength makes it pretty hard to hit the ball. Yeah, I can see that. This is a last game, by the way, chat. I'm trying to spend the evening with my lady. Also, we're gonna eat something. We should bring it over Indian. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Indian food, yeah. Oh, I hate that. Why, Bufo? Why? Oh no. Oh, this isn't Google. A classic bit. Dude, that's actually so funny. Dude, these guys never spoke to a woman in high school, guaranteed. The way these guys are playing. This is square behavior, for sure. What? Those two players and neither of them 50. They like both jumped past the ball. That's crazy. It should be longer than one stream. I kind of like it being one stream because that means like you don't, if a new person joins, they can potentially be one of the most engaged people. Nice pass, nice shot. I personally think it's better if it's one, because then that means like it engages the people who just joined. Like, oh look, I'm the most engaged. I'm number one. I'm number two. Whatever. Whereas like if it was just the same people, it would just be probably like the people who are here the most, and then never anyone else ever, because it would just not ever change in any way. And I think that would just be kind of boring. Like, I think it could be, that'd be fun to have like an all time and then also today type thing, but I don't know. I like it the way it is. It gamifies interaction, and ultimately that's what channel points and stuff like that should do. People get competitive and they want to be the number 1 slot, you know? Oh, hello. That's hilarious that we got away with that turret 1v1. That was not something I would ever get, but I was like, maybe I can get there. And they scored a counter. That's so cringe. I shouldn't have jumped. I was really behind that play on that one. I just saw the opening. I was like, if I get there quick enough, but we really shouldn't have been moving this. Buffalo throwing the second goal definitely threw a wrench in plans, but either way. I threw the third, so who's the real villain, chat? There's still time, there is not. All right, good night, everybody. I'm getting off after this. Oof. Anyway, good night, everybody. Much love. And I'll catch you guys later. Yes, raid is your choice. Go for it. And I'll peace out later. Stream probably tomorrow. We're going to try to get back to daily streams, and then we'll go from there. We're going to Paps? Okay, well then send the raid off. I'll catch you guys later, and stay safe. Sub if you're new, and yeah. Bye-bye.